vortex. Can you hear this? It's kind of a quieter sound, but I like this sound more. And I'm gonna keep playing it regardless of your opinion. And every artist should be like this. And if they're not much of an artist. And that doesn't mean to be spiteful, all because it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I really don't. I think it's low-hanging fruit. But most people want to eat rotten fruit because they don't know what else to do, so there aren't many good examples around them of doing something way better. Not that that's an excuse, but it's a reason. I think it's a reason anyway. And just because you have a problem doesn't make you a problem. But a lot of people that refuse to accept that they have a problem, they make it everybody's problem, do they not? I talk about my shit. You know, Ruth said this. So true, so true. He said, we talk about it so we don't do it. Like, we talk about the things that we want to do. Like, that's our therapy. Yeah, so true. It's comedy, songwriting, you know, fantasy. I've always lived a very extensive fantasy life. Not so much now, though, because I really feel like I'm living that dream that I always created. And I said this last night, and when I was watching the video today, and I put it on, I don't know if I put this on YouTube yet. I watched the video today, but it'll go on YouTube today. But I was bitching, per usual. Whining about stand-up comedy and how depressing it is. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it is the dream to do stand-up at open mics that aren't very good. And it is the dream to keep working at a goal. And if you don't make it, that's okay, because you've made it just pursuing it. You've made it just by trying. That's all we can do is try, and fail, most likely. 9 times out of 10. But you gotta get back up. When you cry, you wipe your face. You wipe your face. And in America, we're so out of place. But that's okay. That's okay. Even if nobody listens, I know that God is listening, and that's all that really matters to me. I really like this sound. I don't care how you feel about it. Well, it's probably really quiet, especially with the sound of the car. I guess we'll just have to find out, though. See, that's the thing, like, I shoot the video, and then I realize later, oh wow, there's a really obnoxious noise going on throughout this entire thing. But, you know, we can't control everything, or anything. I control myself. If I have self-awareness, I can control myself. If I want to be a better person, and that's really disturbing to me, how very few people, it seems, want to be a better person. But if that is not on the list of things that we strive for, not only are you gonna be a horrible person, but such a bore, such a bore, such a bore, such a bore. And I think that's worse in a lot of ways. Because horrible people sometimes make a spectacle of their life, and at least it's funny. At the very least, it's entertaining, and then I feel bad for thinking so. Because then I realize that all this negativity that they thrive within, they'll never let it go. So I just feel bad. I feel bad. It makes me sad that they'll never get it. They'll never get it. They'll never get it. They'll never get it. And yeah, you should be empathic rather than just try to tear them down, because they already feel like shit. That's why they have to make everybody else feel like shit. I'm trying to help you. I really am. That's why I do this. That's why I do everything that I do. Actually, that's not true. It's not true. I do a lot of stuff that I do to try to help you. But most people don't want genuine help. They don't. They really don't. Like, anytime that somebody says something that you find hard to hear, you should ask yourself the question, why was that hard for me to hear that? Rather than just assume that that person's an asshole. I mean, maybe they are. And maybe they could have said that in a nicer way. That's always true. But forgive them. Forgive them. Forgive them for being an asshole. Because a lot of times they don't know that they're being an asshole. And if they do know that they're being an asshole, that makes them just a really sad person with a really sorry existence, okay? Somebody that's being mean on purpose, somebody that is spiteful all because they can be, that person is so far gone, okay? So far gone. And it's better to feel sorry for people than to hold that grudge. But that grudge is so much easier. It really is. Especially when society encourages this. Society will never encourage better behavior. Sorry, I had to put my turn signal on, okay? Why would society encourage anyone to be better? There's so much money in being terrible, and the more terrible people are, the more terrible things tend to be. The more money, therapy, the more money in this bogus bullshit science, the more money, politicians, the more money, and piece of shit celebrities, the more money, and these social media influencers, i.e. sociopaths. You like the way I said that? I didn't. What I'm saying is that the worse things are, the more money bad people make. Okay? So, if you want this world to be a better place, work on yourself. Don't worry about the system, because you can't change the system. Work on yourself. And that will be an example for the world. That's the only thing that anybody can do. Which is why most people don't do that, and they whine about the system. So they want to change things that'll never change, when the person that they can change, they don't. But, you know, change is like a long time thing. And that's another thing. People just want instant gratification. They want to get better like that. That's dumb. That's very, very dumb. I feel bad that people are this illogical. I mean, that's a totally illogical thought process, to think like, oh, well, I just go to therapy and then everything will be fixed. I just take pills, everything will be fixed. I just, listen to this person, I read this book, everything will be fixed. That's just silly shit.